Hi, my name is Jim, and I'm here to share with you a magical ride we've been on for over 20 years. I'm the president and CEO of Solace Lifesciences, a neuroscience company that was founded in the hills of Texas. Now, who would have thought a quantum physicist, neuroscientist, naturopath would be hiding in the hills of Texas, working on a neuroscience platform that would allow humans to literally change your state on demand with very little effort, no side effects, no drugs, using complex science that really is easy to use. I want to share with you our path. The path started literally in 1990. Dr. Holloway was a quantum physicist, neuroscientist, naturopath who had a clinical practice working with people that were traumatized. Now, people who are traumatized are suffering. They're constantly in a state of fear, and they often find alcohol and drug abuse as their only way to kind of self-soothe. So that was his profile. And so he worked for 20 years inventing a platform so amazing, very complex and sophisticated, but that's not part of the story. The story is how easy this is to use, and in your hands, you have access to a neuroscience platform that can literally change your state on demand with no effort, no side effects, no drugs. This is the future. This is what we've been working on. So when I say we're on a magical journey, this is the magic I'm talking about. I got involved in 2009, and life is strange. Life works in mysterious ways, and sometimes we're at a place where we're open and we're humble and we are paying attention to signs. 10 years ago, I wouldn't have been ready for this. 5 years ago, I wouldn't have been ready for this. But the timing, the way it happened, I met Dr. Holloway, and how he shared with me what he had created just resonated with me. But even more so than that was his compassion and his intellect. Very few of us understand neuroscience. Very few of us understand the brain. I think we find it very intimidating. But to listen to Dr. Holloway talk about the brain and how it works and the neuroscience behind our behaviors and what we do and our emotions was fascinating. So I was fascinated. So I explored the opportunity. And it wasn't until I flew down to Texas and actually tried what was then called NuCalm that I realized, wow, I have no idea what just happened to me, but I feel amazing. So in 2009, I took over as president and CEO and began a quest to take an idea and an opportunity and really what could be the future and make it real. And so we went on a path in medicine. And medicine's complex, and medicine creates a lot of opportunity to take care of people, but it also is cumbersome in the fact that you have to go through regulatory and patents and research, and that's what we did. So in 2009, understanding that the technology built around NuCalm was designed to quickly, predictably lower your stress response and raise the rest response to treat trauma, made me think, if it can handle chronic long-term stress, how will it do in acute stress? So we, as an executive management team, chose to pressure test NuCalm in a dental chair. When you lie down as an adult and open your mouth and have a stranger put their hands and instruments in your mouth, you elicit what's called a fight or flight response. That's normal. Your central nervous system does not think it's a good idea. So what better place for us to test a stress modulation device? That's what we did. So for 5 years, we worked with some of the top scientists and dentists and doctors and academicians, and we studied and researched, and we created a lot of clinical validation and understanding. To date, we've done almost 1,700,000 surgical procedures with NuCalm. But in parallel and on that path, we also went through the regulatory. We used to be a Class 3 FDA highly regulated medical device for the treatment of anxiety, insomnia, and depression. We were approved by Health Canada. We were approved by NSF Certified for Sport. We were approved by the Chinese national government, and we were approved by the US military. So we did all of these things from 2010 to 2015 while selling a $5,995 medical device that had 4 components, wasn't that easy to use, and was certainly cost prohibitive. And in 2015, things started to shift. People of influence and people with tribal leadership and voice had an opportunity to try NuCalm because they had means, and they started sharing NuCalm with people. And by 2016, we started seeing, wait a second, 88% of our customers were consumers buying a $5,995 Class 3 medical device online. That shifted the paradigm for us. It allowed us to accelerate our mission to improve the human experience. So what we did was we invested a tremendous amount of time, effort, and resources to say, can we take this 4-component Class 3 medical device and make an easier to use, more affordable access tool for all of humanity? 4.5 years later, we succeeded. In October of 2020, we launched a subscription model for NuCalm. The platform is the same. The neuroscience is the same. It uses chemical messaging. It uses electrical messaging. It's a very complex science platform behind the scenes. But today, you can purchase NuCalm at a 99.15% discount from a year ago. It's 3 components instead of 4. It's easier to use, it's more affordable, and probably most impressively to me, it's more effective. So along this invention path, the brilliance of Dr. Holloway, his persistence, his intellectual curiosity, and his humility brought him to the path where he invented something so profound. And you'll see this. When you purchase NuCalm, you'll be putting a biosignal processing disc on your left wrist, and you will have to suspend your disbelief because the incredible nature of this disc allows us to be here and accelerate what we're here to do. Because we're here to take care of you. We're not the heroes here. You are. You are on a hero's journey. We're simply here as a catalyst and a confidant. Somebody to be trusted and take care of you, not judge you, see you in your best times, your worst times, your most vulnerable. NuCalm is a tool that's going to help you.